Today is Monday. I'm Lashana Guy, and this is Good News Only, where we celebrate the stories that uplift and inspire and bring us all together. Every weekday morning at 10:30 a.m., we are recapping the good news only, the feel-good headlines, the community and local wins that bring a little more light to your day. And I want to hear from you too. So if something good is happening in your world, a personal victory, a community success, a birthday, or just something that made you smile, send me an email to news25 at week.com and be sure to put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's for me. I would love to share your good news right here on the show. Today's show is no different than any other. We have lots of good news to get to today. But first, how was your weekend? Mine was at home, which I quite enjoyed. I love being at home. I probably should get out more, but I love being at home. I just like it. Especially when it's cold outside. Like, I would rather be cold than hot any day. Like, because I can put stuff on. If it's cold, I can't exactly take stuff off. Not in public anyway. But I just, it puts me in a bad mood to be hot. Like, literally in the summertime, if I will get dressed, I'm talking all gussied up to go somewhere. And the moment I put my hand on that door, now if I open it, and the air does this to me and sucks my breath away, I close it, turn right back around, and that's it. I'm in the house. Everything comes back off, and that's it for the day, for the next 2 days if it's going to be that hot. Yeah, I would rather be cold than hot. But this has been particularly cold. Like right now, it's cold back here in the back of this studio. Like the little peach fuzz on my arm is standing up. But Christmas is over, right? So now it's just cold for no reason. And so I guess we have that to look forward to. And it's bitterly cold. Like it is biting cold here, and at least in Peoria, that I know for sure, compared to where I came from in the Midwest. We get snow around January, starting anywhere from around this time to mid to late January. We'll get snow if we get it. Um, but it takes a long time there for it to warm up or for it to cool off there. And here it feels like as soon as September, October hits, Octoberish, it's freezing. And then it just gets out of hand by January. I mean, it gets ridiculous. And then it had the nerve not to snow for Christmas. And then all the action that has taken place over the weekend. I'm glad I was definitely in the house, but I hope you had a great weekend, a calm weekend after the holiday. It felt like last week was long. If it did feel like last week was long to you, if it did, send me an email. Let me know if last week felt particularly long to you, because it did to me. It felt like 2 weeks rolled in one last week. So I'm glad, and I hope you all were able to get some rest over the weekend. I know I was. Did you do some shopping? I wanted to go shopping, but I just couldn't muster up the whatever to get up and comb my hair and put pants on. Like, no. So I stayed at home. I didn't even cook. I ordered food in. I didn't even cook. So yeah, what did you do this weekend? Let me know. What are you gonna do this weekend? I mean, I know we're only at Monday, but I figure it's time to get up, get moving, and probably do some fun things. I think all the fun stuff, all the festive holiday stuff ends. Does it? I think it's this week, between this week and next week. So I figure while my daughter is in town, I better get her up and out of the house and do some fun, all the fun things we promised to do. Like, we still didn't get to go ice skating for our Hallmark holiday season. We didn't get to do that because we were waiting on her to come home from school. And I feel like and we didn't get to tour the Soderstrom Castle. I think that's over though. I'm gonna check. Don't take my word for it. I'm just talking right now. I'm going to check, and then I'll let you know what I find out on tomorrow's show about whether or not that is over for the season. Again, I hope you had a great time over the weekend. Today's show is packed with reasons to smile. We have a local kindergartner who is doing great things in the community with a local business owner, and we will talk about that when we get back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, it all started in a kindergarten classroom where students were given an assignment asking where they would go or where they would run if they were a gingerbread person. And so, take a look at this. This sweet little girl. Actually, I'm going to remove this lower third here so that you can see it. This sweet little girl in that classroom said she would run straight to Culver. So she's 5 years old, and she took that question to heart, drawing herself as a gingerbread girl, heading straight to her local favorite, which is Culver's. And she says that her mom says they go there often. Her mom Amanda shared the artwork on the Washington Strong Facebook page, where it quickly caught the community's attention. The post took off and it gathered more than 100 likes in just 24 hours times, and now I believe they are up to over just about almost at 300. They should be actually more than that, because when we spoke 2 weeks ago, they were at 250. And so neighbors shared the smiles and positive comments, and before long, the right person saw it. It's Mr. Chris Shum, who is the owner of the local Culver's restaurant. I will let them tell the rest of their story in their own words. One moment.
I thought it was like the cutest thing, and I was like, if I think this is cute, somebody else might too. So I put it on the Washington Strong Facebook page.
I saw it myself as I was scrolling through Facebook, and then I also had a few people that saw it and sent me screenshots. I thought it was wonderful and very creative, out of the mind of a 5-year-old. That if they turned into a gingerbread girl, they would run to Culver's, and so I thought that was just the sweetest thing, and I love the support.
And then the owner of Culver's in Washington reached out to us and said, that is just the sweetest thing, that is so nice, and they invited us to come here. I thought it was like the cutest thing, and I was like, if I
Such a sweet story. Little Elainna is such a sweet little girl. You could tell she really meant this from the bottom of her heart, and you could tell that the store owner, Mr. Shun, was so genuinely honored and pleasantly surprised. What you saw there was him, or actually her, giving him her drawing. That was really important to her. She wanted to give him the picture, and he was absolutely happy to receive it. He reached out and invited them to the store, where she was able to give him the gift and of her picture, and then he gave her a few items, as you see there, with the mascot Scoopy handing over a couple of balls and a cup, and she also got some gift certificates for Culver's. And when I asked her what her favorite thing about Culver's was, why she loved it so much, she said ice cream. I don't even know why I asked. I mean, I shouldn't have been surprised. But happy, 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 happy holidays to the three of them and their families. And I'm glad they got a chance to meet. What began as a simple school project turned into a moment of joy for this young student, and it also became a reminder of how social media can connect communities in meaningful ways if we allow it to. So, from crayons to community connections, the story highlights the power of kindness, creativity, and supporting local businesses. This is proof that even the smallest gestures can leave the biggest smiles. Happy holidays yet again to them. And one grocery trip in Texas turned into a Christmas surprise. So these grocery store shoppers, we'll talk about that after the break. And welcome back. So, Christmas came early to a store full of shoppers in North Texas. Let's take a look at that. So, a routine grocery run turned into an unforgettable trip after a computer glitch shut down the checkout lines. Instead of closing the doors, the store manager made a surprise announcement to shoppers. Every customer in the store was told to take their groceries home completely free. Isn't that wonderful? I think that's so sweet of them to turn such a not so great thing into something good. Every customer in the store, families on fixed incomes say the gesture made a meaningful difference during the holidays. And the store is called HEB. HEB says customer care is at the core of its mission, and the shoppers call the moment unforgettable. The company operates stores across Texas and Mexico. So if you don't live in Texas, too bad, so sad. But if you did, if you visited at that time, congrats. They all got free groceries for their holidays. I'm sure that did a lot for a lot of people, especially after people are still trying to recover from the government shutdown. Like, just because the government opened back up and resumed business as semi-usual doesn't mean that there are not people still trying to recover. I mean, it had some lasting effects for people who did not get their paychecks for weeks on end. So this is a great thing, and I'm so glad that somebody had the heart to look at her. She's crying. I mean, like, it really, can you imagine just needing a blessing, and not having the money, but still needing, I mean, you have to eat, so you have to find it from somewhere, right? And going in there and your heart being heavy with what you need, and even your lack, and you walk into the store and boom, what was meant for bad turns out to work out for your good. So blessings to them over this holiday. I hope stuff like that continues to happen for all of us. And one woman is spreading holiday cheer with one sweater at a time. So she's an Oklahoma woman, and she has a Christmas sweater collection. She's in Spiro, Oklahoma, and she's turning heads with her festive fashion. Ashley Hill owns more than 200 Christmas sweaters. That's enough to fill an entire spare bedroom, and she's about to show us her spare bedroom with all. She loves Christmas, you could tell. Look, she like she's somebody's teacher somewhere. Like maybe third grade, maybe kindergarten, but I could see second grade, first and second grade. I don't know what she does, but she looks like she's someone who would be great with kids this time of year. Look at that. I mean, she loves everything about Christmas. So the collection started for Ashley with sweaters passed down from her aunt and grew through donations. So Ashley wears multiple sweaters a day during the season, bringing smiles everywhere she goes. So she says she changes sweaters throughout her day. Depending on where she's going or what's happening, but she just changes them, which I would imagine would be easy to do, especially if you have something under it, if it's just a pullover button down situation. So she says that sweaters help remind people what the holidays are really about, and judging by the reactions, her mission is working. She says people stop her all the time, whether it be at the local Walmart or the local grocery store, at her job. She's become known for these sweaters, and they say they appreciate. Look at her face, the smile, love it. So congrats and Merry Christmas. I hope she had a great holiday, and I hope she got more sweaters. Can you imagine more sweaters? I mean, to take up the entire, look at Mrs. Christmas, to take up an entire spare bedroom in your house, I would say you like Christmas sweaters. Well, that is our cue to go to break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Looking ahead now from holiday fun to futuristic transportation, here's something I thought you might find interesting. So, a commercial shoot in California showcased a real life flying car. The Jetson 1 is a personal electric aircraft designed for short trips. I bet so. The company says its goal is to become the Tesla of flying cars. That it's a little scary. Flight time is currently limited to about 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like it goes very high though. So that I mean, I don't know though. I still don't know. I think in theory it's a great thing, I think. But that's a little I don't it is very, 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 very the Jetsons. Very much so. So flight time is currently at 20 minutes, and the price tag comes in at $148,000 with orders open now. Like, how? I wonder if they have to adhere to like the same rules as like airplane traffic, right? Or drones. Like, I wonder how that works. Because if you get too many of those up there, or I don't know what this is like. I'm sure they already have some way of regulating it. But it's pretty interesting. What do you think of this? Send me an email to news25 at wek.com. Would you fly one of these? I would think you'd have to go to some sort of school to get some sort of lessons, or have some sort of maybe you have to have what is it, a pilot's license or something. I don't know. If you know anything about this, let me know. Send me the message, news25wek.com. Remember to put "Hey Sean" in the subject line so I know it's for me. Let me know what you think about this, and if you have any more information. Like, shouldn't they have to have some sort of license to do this? Very, very, very interesting. And a comeback story for book lovers everywhere. Barnes and Noble is planning a major expansion. I would think those who love to read like myself would like to know this. Retailer expects to open 60 new stores across the United States. I was hoping they wouldn't go down. I'm like, please, we don't need our bookstores to go down. Please keep them open. I especially love local bookstores, but I still wouldn't want to see, because I think, like, what was the other one? There was another book. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I cannot remember the name of Walden Bookstore. She used to go in there all the time, and they closed. They're no more. So it's good to see Barnes and Noble is still out here and ticking. The move follows years of closures and a recent rebound in sales. That means that hopefully people are reading. New locations are planned in more than 10 states, and stores will feature books, toys, games, and community-focused spaces. So that is really good. I'm glad to hear that, because again, I don't think we read enough. I mean, I know we don't read enough, okay? But when you can look around and tell we're not reading as much as we should be. We'll be right back. Well, that's a wrap for me. Now I want to hear from you. Please go to news25 at WEK.com and let me know what you thought about today's show. Make sure you put Hey Shauna in the subject line. That's SHAUNA so that I know it's from me. And in the meantime, be sure to check out that midday newscast. I'm LaShauna Guy for 25 News. Have a wonderful week. Bye.
Better with GE. Benson's, we're pleasing you.